That must be some hidden hills type mess that y'all got going on. Cause that ain't how a Chi-Town brother moves, man. For real. That is not how a Chi-Town brother moves. On no ends. Mm, mm, mm. But y'all don't know what this is, this Carcino. And the alert just went past. Perfect timing. I beat the alert. I guess somebody else realized it too. Damn, we need to talk about this. It didn't take long at all. But if you know Kanye, you knew this was coming. You knew it was, no matter who the dude was. You knew this was gonna come. But you must be the all-time sucker of all suckers to not see this. How do you not see this? Just what I'm saying, you're not a Chi-Town brother, man, for real. I don't know what the hell wrong with you. One, you turned a hoe into a housewife. That's one. You cleaned her up, put her on an A-list status. You did all that. Said, this is the woman I'm going to make the mother of my children. You did that. Kicked the sisters to the curb, the whole nine. Then, on top of that, you isolated all your Chicago brethren and went for Hollywood. All the people that made you Kanye, yay, and helped you all the way, screw them. Now I need all these Hollywood people who didn't give a damn about me until I made stronger. Now, I'm yay. Right? You went and did all that. Then you start seeing the politics and the price of fame and what comes along with it. Then you want it out. You felt smothered. All the dirt you done did, all the cheating that you admitted to publicly, ain't nobody busting you out. You admitted that. And now, you want to go to Wyoming, Utah, all these places and think she's supposed to just go alone like she didn't have a career. And you trusted this woman around Pete Davidson. Look, I ain't one to judge, but how is Pete Davidson getting all these hoes? You see the type of hoes he got? I'm like, damn, how is this dude? If you look at Pete Davidson, you see drugs. I mean, right away, I was like, I didn't know who he was when I saw him the first time. I'm like, who's this drug addict? That was the first thing I said when I first saw him. They were like, you don't know who Pete Davidson is? He's on SNL. I'm like, I don't really watch SNL like that no more, but he like, he on drugs. Oh, well, he used to be. He goes through depression every now and then. I'm like, if you seen this dude, he looked like the poster boy for drugs. He looked like he can do an ad commercial right now. It's not good. Get off him. I mean, seriously. How is he? That's how I knew. What's the guy who accidentally went Mac Miller and one Ariana Grande, right? And she went from that guy to Pete Davidson. I'm like, let me get this straight. You went from a guy who you said did too much dope to go with another dude who was doing dope. Then, oh yeah, hit the like button, good people. Because we ain't even a quarter of the way through. She went and started. She went and started dating Pete Davidson, right? Who's like the poster boy for it. So she went from one addict to another addict. But she left the first addict because she couldn't stand that he was still doing stuff. Then my thing is, why are you dating addicts? Unless you want to. Okay. But we'll leave that for another day. That ain't the topic. Let me connect the dots for you. Kim Kardashian broke up with Kanye West and wanted to end her long-term marriage with him because she couldn't do it no more. His mental state. He's a guy who's mentally out of it. He needs someone who can sporadically go and make the changes at the drop of a dime when he needs it done. He needs that kind of woman to follow him no matter what. And she just was exhausted with dealing with that. And she goes to another guy now, Pete Davidson, who suffers from mental issues and depression, suicidal thoughts, drugs, addict. Now are the dots connected? So now this got me questioning Kim. You just went from one mental case to another mental case. And that name happens to be Pete Davidson. Now, did I connect all the dots yet? Did I connect those dots? Okay. Now we're all caught up. Now you got some contrast to the story that's ongoing right now. Kanye just arrogantly sat on Drink Champs, boldly sit there, talking, bodacious, like he's king of the world. That arrogance and ego was back. Ye was in his zone. Bobby, I don't like speaking on another man's private business. His private business is made public by him. Thanks, Dow G. It's no longer private business. It's in the public. This man did a public cry for his woman. If he wanted to speak directly to her, he wouldn't have shared it to the world. He just did that today to try to save his marriage. Why you ain't try to save your marriage, the marriage 2 months ago? How you not see this coming when she went on Saturday Night Live? Why the hell would Kim Kardashian, who's not an actress, be on Saturday Night Live, hosting Saturday Night Live, and then have a scene where she's kissing Pete Davidson? Well, let's look at Pete Davidson, who's an addict. Let's look at Pete Davidson, right? Who's his best friends? Because you are who your friends are, right? His best friend, Travis Barker, drugs. His next best friend, MGK, drugs. Those Those are his two best friends. And what do they have in common? Heavy drugs. Now, let's get deeper. Let's get deeper. All of them got hot chicks, right? MGK, he just broke up a marriage. I mean, she ran out on her 2 kids and her husband to go run into MGK. Now you got Megan Fox. She out here like she's single, like she ain't never had a kid in her life. Then Courtney, she's running around with Travis Barker. She know him less than a year, and she trying to run down the aisle. He weighed about 102 pounds for like 20 years. So you know what that is. Drugs. Then, to top it all off, everything off, ladies and gentlemen, you got Pete Davidson. Now he's got Kim Kardashian, the sister. But yay, let me hip you to some game. You just found out about Pete. Let me hip you up to some Chicago game that you should already know. Pete been hitting that for about 2-3 years. You don't remember Ye? He bought your dinner 2 years ago. He took you out to dinner and bought your dinner. Pete Davidson, you thought you were so busy chilling and focused on you didn't realize he took you to dinner. You know what? That's called guilt. I bet you're thinking about it right now if you're watching this video like, damn, he did do that. He paid for the check. Why do you think he paid for the check? Because he was smashing. He was smashing your wife. You didn't see that coming. Chicago brother always see that with their wife, knowing what's going on. You worried about Drake. I knew that. I knew it then. Y'all think I'm joking? Look at this. Pete Davidson spends time with Kanye West. Pete paid the bills, everything. Picked up the check. That's when you know something's out of guilt. You know how you do when you had that stepdaddy that come over and be like, "Hey, little dude, I'm gonna take you to the mall tomorrow." He want to take care of, he want to do something for the kid because he know he just smashed the mom's in the other room and the kid probably heard it. Oh man, let me go talk to the young fella. Hey man, yeah, that's your video game, yeah. Want to go to the mall tomorrow? Go get that new game, the new one out tomorrow. Yeah, I'll go to the mall with you. I'll take you up there to get it. All right, yeah. The guilt. That's the guilt. He paid for that expensive dinner. Pete Davidson was like, I got the check. I've already been paid. But Ye don't know it though. He's slow to the game. He's so worried about Drake. I told y'all that's not how Chi-Town people roll. You going on internet. Stop acting like you slept with my wife. Cause you making songs to make people think like you had something to do with my wife. I'm like, dog, come on, man. That ain't how a Chicago brother roll. There should never be a question that's even put in the air like that where you gotta ask other people, did he ever do something with your wife? Your wife, before you met her, had a lot of sticks up in her. People was playing sword fighting up in there. She'll meet somebody for one night and be like, oh man, I hit that the other night. You did? Yeah, man, we just went out for a minute. Saw her at a party. Hit it at a hotel. I'm back. Why? Because she's a former addict. Of her own admission. In case they want to say, you can't say that. You got to say allegedly. No, I'm not allegedly. Her own admission. She was addicted to ecstasy. Popping X. And she was just wild at that time. She got introduced to X and she couldn't stop. Couldn't help herself. But yay, you signed up for that deal. You signed up for that contract. So don't get mad at anybody else in the world. You should be mad at yourself because you signed up for that show. You knew what she was when you married her. And now she's back like, I'm back in the game. You was trying to use that old keep them barefoot and pregnant method. Trying to get her to have these babies so she could be stuck at home. No, not people with money, they get nannies. The nanny do every damn thing. They gotta be out, they gotta be seen. And now that she's out in public holding hands, you catching feelings. Please, can you please refrain from showing any public affection until I divorce this final? Because this hurts your reputation as a lady. Once again, not Chicago type it. That's that California Beverly Hills talk. Baby, please. Can you restrain from showing public affection? Why? Before I divorce is final, please, because these pictures are disturbing. But you got your wife kissing a man. You allowed your wife to kiss a man on Saturday Night Live. I'll be passionately kissing him. Do you think your wife, who's not an actress, would be comfortable kissing another man? This is her first kissing role that she's ever done in her life on film with someone she wasn't supposedly dating. And guess what? They're dating. So you didn't think he had already was hitting that before they did that? She seemed pretty comfortable with kissing him in that skit. That should have told you right there. Pete was hitting it. But oh, you know what you cared about? Make sure they don't watch how they talk about me on Saturday Night Live. You too busy focused on you that you didn't even see it. Once you saw that, you should say, I didn't know anything about no kissing scene. You didn't tell me somebody was really gonna kiss you on the show. Oh man. No, Kanye cares about control. And once he don't have control, he freaks out. Now he wants Kim back. You didn't want her back a month ago. You weren't talking that let's get back together nonsense a month ago. He likes control. This is what his whole thing was when he was talking about there on the show. That's my family. That's my family, Hulu. That's my family, A&E. That's my family. Listen, you fighting with the mama, who the manager, over control. She's like, these are my daughters. I run the show, Kanye, not you. You can dislike it all you want. You ain't see the wolf coming in your hen house. Pete Davidson would be out the house. If you was a Chi-Town dude, yay, Pete Davidson would be out that house. Pete Davidson would have called and said, I can't do this. Somebody I don't know in a black mask who might be Kanye West just whacked me in the knee with a doggone baseball bat and was choking the living hell out of me. And he threw a bag of drugs on my doorstep and said, leave Kim alone. And I said, I think I'm going to have to leave this be. A Chi-Town brother ain't finna let this go. We don't move like that. Chi-Town brothers, we have a different agenda. He said smash the like button like he smashed Kim. He been smashing, dog. He been smashing since 2019. You can't tell a Chi-Town brother that. As soon as I saw that kiss, I knew Pete been hitting it. Because the first thing went through my mind is, whoa, she's not an actress. And any acting role she had, it didn't involve no making out with no dude. And I'm quite sure Kanye didn't give a green light to that. And he knew nothing about that. And was like, Pete kissing my wife on TV? And she's all into the kiss. Oh, it's been going down. And I'm like, she must really don't like you to go from you, the Kanye West, to a dude who looked like he one day from going right back into the goddamn rehab. This dude looked like he needs help from just probably clean as a whistle. Like, I ain't had nothing in years. I'm like, but you look like you need help. That's exactly what I see when I see him. And I'm like, you chose him? So, of course, Kanye West did his usual rant. I want to come home. I feel like I need to come back home. Of course you do. You see what's happening now. You see she moving on, taking pictures and photos out in public. It was funny. They had 2 days. I don't know what anybody's talking about. Where you guys get this from? And they went from that to y'all were caught holding hands. And now that's it. When you hold hands in Hollywood, you know that's it. And sure enough, they just went public. Like, that's it. We going public. And I knew it. That was the end of Ye. Well, Ye says he wants to save her career because this don't look good on her. Her messing with a man while she's married and she wants to get taken seriously. She's not going to get taken seriously like that. Well, let me tell you something, Ye. Nobody takes us seriously. They have not taken us seriously. You take us seriously. The rest of the world do not. But thank you for making her an A-list celebrity star. You did that. She was on the C level, King Magazine, Maximum type girl. That's it. She get magazine covers. You took her from that, just like you took Amber Rose out the strip club. You are the official Save a Hope. Now, will he date a sister? Nope. He do all this black power talk, but watch you gonna grab another Italian, French model, white girl. Watch. Now you can date who you want to date. No matter to me. But you don't want to talk the pro-black talk. The sister don't even know why you broke up with her. And went with Kim. She's still baffled. You see, when a woman is with you and you have nothing, and she's with you genuinely and help you gain your success, she's a part of you and was there with you, she deserves that nod of this is my woman, this is my wife, this is my rib. She the one that deserves half, not some damn thought that you finna give half your money to, who you made rich. Amber Rose will still be in the strip club getting ran through. But you snatched her out, brought her out like she was something to bring out. And got Wiz all messed up. Now he got a baby by this witch. You know Wiz high. He don't know what the hell going on. Now Wiz got 18 years to deal with this broad. She didn't Then she got her own thought management team. Like she got her little management firm. Like she's like, I'm gonna take other thoughts and bring them out and set them out to dudes. I'm gonna get into that business. And she grabbed Black China. Come on, you gonna be with me. I'm gonna manage you. Here's another single simp. Can't get a woman. Oh, he'll pay. Rob Kardashian. And that's what we finna do. Rob Kardashian. Go get him, girl. Yeah. Get up, rub up on him. But see, y'all created that. And you know what these thoughts are doing? They laughing at you, yay. They're laughing at you all the way to the bank. Anybody who didn't see Pete smashing this from the gate? Huh? What? There's some other key elements I could say, but those are private and they haven't been made public. Everything I've said so far has been made public. So for anybody think I'm just diving into their personal business, no. This is what they do. They put all this stuff public, then say, hey man, this is my private life. No, sucker. If it's private, keep it private. Once you make it public, that's like if somebody puts something on their timeline and then be like, man, why y'all talking about that? You put it on your timeline. Now, if you put it in your DM and it didn't get leaked in the public, then we wouldn't be talking about it. Meanwhile, you out here parading around making this chick respectable because you like her. So you gonna turn her into something respectable. You the one was dancing around, acting like a buffoon in the Oval Office. Playing yourself, making us look bad as a people. That's what I'm saying. A Chi-Town dude would have known Pete Davidson was smashing a long time ago. Going through a divorce or not, it wouldn't matter. A Chicago dude would have been there with his shirt unbuttoned in there with her in a choke and a picture and a photo on a phone in the other hand saying, look at this. What's this? Huh? You been fucking that dude since 2019 when I opened the door and he said hello. I knew when he looked at me, you was hitting that. He was hitting that, wasn't he? I bet he was. That wasn't the first time, was it? Was it? Yeah, you lying. Hold on. We done saw this a long time ago. He bought you dinner, Kanye. Another dude bought you dinner. You should have known he was smashing your woman. He bought your dinner. Y'all had an expensive meal. You Kanye West. You and Cudi and all that. Y'all hanging out with Pete. He paid for your dinner. That should have told you right then and there he's smashing your girl, man. That's why he paid for your dinner. That's a guilt. That's a guilt to pay for your dinner. He took the check. He said, let me get the check. Kanye didn't have to pay for dinner. He paid for dinner for you. You know why he paid? Because he has already been paid. That's why. He was already paid. Chris G, he always do. Why? Because he's an addict. Which lets you know. Grande, she went from one addict to another addict. Which means she must be an addict. Kim went from one mental health nut to another mental health nut. Pete Davidson spends time with Kanye West months after calling him out for his Saturday Night Live Trump rant. He called you out on that Trump rant. Then he went and paid for dinner. Then he clowned you on Saturday Night Live and had a Make Kanye Great Again hat. Make Kanye great again. You make the city look bad, yay. Oh yeah, free Larry all day. Larry should have been out. I ain't gotta convince him to hurt nobody. But conversation's gonna need to be had. I'm a Chi-Town dude. I just know what would have happened. This couldn't happen with a Chi-Town guy. Not like this. Too much sucker-ish that happens with Kanye. When people feel like they can come at your wife like that, I tell you what, try to go out to Bun B wife like that, or play a game like that with Bun B wife. First, she gonna take care of the business before he even get there. You know, she don't play no games. So I'm gonna tell you right now, but people know better than that. Do you think Pete Davidson would have tried Beyonce? You think Pete Davidson would have kissed Beyonce on Saturday Night Live without Jay-Z being on the set? If that's gonna go down, you know Jay gonna be on the set. Jay cut out a sex scene from Cadillac Records that Beyonce, who played Etta James, was supposed to have with the manager. And it was in the contract. And she was okay. She had okayed to doing the damn scene. Jay was like, oh, well, wait a minute. Love scene. Nah. No. She's like, but I signed the contract. I gotta do it, Jay. It's part of the character. It's not me. You're not. Shut up. I'm gonna handle it. You're not doing that. There's ways they can do it. No, you are not doing that. You ain't finna mess this brand up. Jay ain't gonna let that happen. It ain't happening. You on TV asking Drake, did you do something with my wife? Cause you making it sound like something happened. If it's something happened, I'm like, is this dude actually telling the man to stop? Stop talking. Quit making the song make it seem like you did something with my wife. Because if you did, you know, I want to know. Oh, my God. I don't know when dude paid for the bill. I mean, what you paying for my bill for? What you buying my drinks for? What you do? You sleep with my woman? You sleep with my woman, ain't you? Yeah. Why you paying for it? Why you being so nice to me all of a sudden? You being extra now. You going out your way. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, don't pay for me. I'll pay for my own meal. Pay for you. Oh, yeah, he got mad at Nick Cannon. Yo, Nick Cannon, don't, look, I know you had a relationship with my wife. Don't talk about it. She's a married woman now. Don't talk about that in the press no more. Please, thank you. Look, dog, you married a thigh. Everybody you run into at the party didn't have your wife. She's not special, dog. I hate to have to break it to him like this. It's like, dog, what's wrong with you? She's not special, dog. You trying to make it, you putting her on a pedestal that she's not on. You doing that. The rest of the world sees her for what she is. If this was the old days, she would have had a scarlet letter by now. She'd have had a whole scarlet alphabet. They'd have just got tired of putting S's all over her. They'd be like, look, just put A through Z on her. You serious? People got her on VHS. They got her in 1080p. Getting ran through. And you ain't even the guy. And he got like 2 more tapes. There's probably other people with tapes. Be like, got her on GoPro. Be like, oh man, I got our scenes on GoPro. You know how many NBA ball players there are, rappers, NFL players? Come on. And you gonna put a ring on it and put a white dress on her. I'm like, man, Pimpin' Curly and Pimpin' Ken be looking at you like you was stupid. Man, what she wearing a white dress for? She ain't a virgin no more. Man, take the white dress off and put the hoe boots on. Get out there and start mashing for some rashes. That's right. See, Kanye needs somebody. He needs to go sit down and talk to some pimps. They'll bring you up on game. They be like, look, man, after that woman slept with that first dude and that second dude, she became a hoe. But she ain't never known until she ran into a pimp. That's what you need to run into. Yeah, you need some real cross-country pimping around your life. Oh, you know Kim ain't bright. She's weak-minded. She goes for compliments. Be like, hey, baby, what's going on? Looking like you ready to choose a pimp right now. What's going on, baby? You need some guidance in your life. You need to come get some guidance right now. You need some good male guidance in your life. Boy, boy, I tell you, I got more flavor than Now Ladies, more game than Parker Brothers. You ever heard of that show, The Price is Right, the greatest show 3 days and 3 nights? What you saying, baby? What your thoughts got caught? That's right, baby. Make your way into a figure 8. Get out there and get mashing for the ration. Get on that track, baby. Make your way on the figure 8. All right, I'm finna go get mashing for some mother moon rations. Cino's on the prowl. I'm out. Thanks for hitting the like button. My cash app is Carcino, Karceno. You know, and we out.